Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Hooking Up, starring Britney Snow and evidently a Sam Richardson. I thought it was somebody else, but I thought it was Tracy Morgan. And I was like, oh, okay, there's two people in this movie that I know. Why don't we watch this? Because I'm running out of movies to watch. But now I realize, as I come to tell you, I only know Britney Snow. I don't know anybody else in it. But evidently, I believe she is a sex columnist that gets fired for whatever reason, and decides after attending sex addiction meetings that she wants to travel around and reenact some sex acts and write about it. I don't know. Doesn't make a lot of sense, and I can tell you not a lot of people. Like a 5.1 on IMDb, but only 307 people have viewed it so far. So pretty low expectations on this one. Hour and 45 minutes long. Let me get into it, find out what it's really about, and then ultimately let you know if it's worth watching. So stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in here. We're watching Hooking Up. We're at the 59-minute, 16-second mark. A little over halfway here throughout the movie. It's kind of what it says. So Britney Snow plays a columnist for a sex columnist, I guess, for some magazine anyway. And she gets fired because she's, having sex all over the place, whatever. And it's part of her writing experiences. That's how she writes the articles, or I don't know, whatever. She ends up getting fired. She's trying to get her job back, and so she comes up with the idea to go and visit all the places that she had sex and to write about them. She recruits a fellow she bumped into. He's kind of, he's only had one girlfriend his whole life. He has testicular cancer and is looking like he's going to lose both of his testicles. So she's kind of his last hurrah. So they're kind of doing that. It's his last trip before he goes in for surgery, and she's recreating all of this so she could write it. Of course, he doesn't know she's going to write all of this. That's the big secret there, but they're going around everywhere. In addition to that, he also has his ex-girlfriend that I mentioned, his only girlfriend, is somewhere on this trip, and he wants to kind of, I think, show off he wants to show off Britney Snow, even though they're not boyfriend and girlfriend, to his parents to show that he's okay, and probably to make his ex-girlfriend jealous. I don't know that yet, but they are going to arrange to meet with her, so I'm assuming that's his goal. And, who cares, right? It's all about, am I laughing, because it's supposed to be a comedy. Yeah, I guess a romantic comedy. I'm sure we're supposed to at some point start rooting for the two of them to stay together after this big thing. So who knows what's going to happen with that. But laughs so far, not great. There was a Craigslist joke that I really liked. I thought that was funny about her car. I don't want to sell it. I don't want to share it with you yet, because if you do watch the movie, that's the one bright spot. Not that it's terrible, but it's not laugh out loud funny so far. So that's where we are. Just wanted to give you a quick, better idea of what was really going on. I'll get back into it, and I'll check in at the end and give you my final thoughts. So stick around. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Hooking Up, and there's not really much else to tell. It's just about how much the film I enjoyed or didn't enjoy, I guess. The plot is what we thought, and then it's all about, like, do they end up together, or does he get back with his ex-girlfriend, and what goes on, that whole thing. That's really the rest of the movie. But no additional laugh out loud moments for me. Now, it wasn't terrible. I feel like, for the last time I checked in, right before that maybe, anywhere from the 50-minute to the hour mark, it turns more into the serious side of things. So I think, like a lot of movies, they start off, the intention is to create a lot of laughter, and they create this plot to follow along, and then this plot takes a serious twist, and then you lose any hope for laughter after that. We're talking about a guy with cancer and a girl with sex addiction. You know what I mean? So, any kind of addiction's bad, so, all that goes along with that, and it takes more of a serious turn in a sense, and, again, there's not many opportunities for comedy. There's some, but none that really work. So, I don't know. not outstanding. Probably a 5 for me, I would say, in this one. I liked him. That's the first time Sam Anderson, I think his name was. That's the first time I think I've seen him in a film. Maybe not, but that's the first time I remember seeing him. He was kind of an interesting character. You know, I mean, not in a weird way, but you know, I thought I liked him. I'd probably watch him in other movies, and I've seen Britney Snow and everything that she's been in, so there's really nothing new there, except for she's a little edgier than this, and then she is in the other one. She's more of a not as edgy. And that's it. That's all I got for you. There's not much else to say. You know what it's about. You know what you're gonna get. Not a lot of laughs. A little bit more of a serious story. So if that's your cup of tea, you might like this. Or if you like the actors, or that kind of stuff. He's also a little bit of an artist. No, whether that matters or not, I just coming through on the credits as I see that. So, alright, that's all I got for you. If you check it out, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think of the movie? If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and tell all your friends, and continue to tune in to Kimmel's Irish Pub.